right, everybody. I haven't done a Heroclix breakdown in a minute, um, but I've been pushing off the little bits that we've had. It's nothing special, nothing new. You've seen these pieces already. It's just my reactions to them and how I think they will work. And first one up is going to be Colossus Juggernaut Prime. I don't know where I'm going to put it right there. Um, so we're gonna go through a few of these. It's gonna be, mainly X Men. We do have Asuka from WWE, which I'm rocking the Macho Man shades right now. I'm really excited to get to her because everyone's like, she's a monster, she's a beast, and I hope they're not talking about keywords because I doubt that. But I want to get to her. But we're gonna go over a few of the X Men stuff and what we think. So first of all, we got Colossus, and the number one thing that jumps out to all of us is there's ID card. So this is gonna be an easy call in. He's got brute and mystical. He can break through walls, which is always good. I used to have a lot of help when I would use my ID card with the X-Force Deadpool Colossus. Sometimes I'd call them in because everyone used that shredder, or I'm sorry, the shredders use that Star Trek map, and you just run and break through. And by the way, I did not hook up my microphone and my camera and all that just because we're building a new setup for all that. We're trying to do a lot right now for all our HeroClix coverage and all those things and all the other games. But anyway, let's get back to it. So he's traded when Colossus uses charge. After resolution, deal 1 penetrating damage to opposing characters that's adjacent to one or more debris markers. He created this action. So pretty interesting. Let's see with the Colossal Retaliation. If no friendly character, blah 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 blah. Let's get to if that character is within the same. Okay, so place this turn, choose an opposing character that attack Colossus or damaged a friendly character this last turn. If that character is within the same row or column of Colossus, place Colossus adjacent to that character and make a close combat attack, targeting all characters in the rows or columns between where Colossus began this action and his current square. Regardless of adjacency, his characters are each dealt 2 penetrating damage instead of normal. That's pretty good. I mean, the penetrating is kind of, because everybody has Invincible nowadays, but that's a 25 coming in with Impervious. We haven't seen Impervious since Mangog, really, so that's a big deal. She's at 18 defense, which is really good. He also has that ability of that trait, which is kind of odd that he has a trait and he can still charge. So if there's anyone big on the map, he could fight people his same size. So he can still charge at them using that. Everyone that's around him will get the penetrating damage because he's not technically attacking smaller people. But I mean, he's at 200 at the highest, which is not bad. He has a 19 defense in the beginning, gets down to Impervious and will kind of make sense. He's got the X-Men team ability, another thing kind of cool. You can run him at 100, may not be bad. I don't like the Pencyclone through him because Juggernaut got the helmet, shouldn't get through. But again, you don't make him too broken. The good thing about this guy is Prime, so you can't have another Prime on the team and call him in. It'll make you think about your choices before you put him on your team. And I'm pretty happy with that because this guy can be abused with that power, because what you would do is normally either have him on your team. I think that's not bad. Or if you're running Professor X on your team. So if you have Professor X on your team, the rare from the last set, he attacks, you put them all in a row to whoever attacked Colossus between there, and you could get him to go off with that mind control, set him up, Juggernaut, knock him down like bowling pins. So I did hear a lot about this one. This one I couldn't escape. I don't blame anybody. Colossus, he's a Prime. He's got an ID calling. He's a Colossal Retaliator. There's a ton of stuff you could do with it. At 150, he could be getting called in for charge for 4 damage. I mean, it's just bananas. And to be real, he's got retaliations all the way through. So not all the way through, but they will pop up at least 3 times if you play him at 150, which isn't too shabby, man. If you land on that and you're able to use it, it's kind of like Carnage, but this guy hits a lot harder. So now we're going to go to Cyclops Sentinel. This was in Wolverine's Bad Dream, I believe, when they were going to get married. At the beginning of your turn, Cyclops Sentinel may move 1 square if an opposing character with the X-Men Brotherhood or of Mutants keyword is on the map. If it's on the map, move 1 additional square. So technically, he kind of got a sidestep in a way. He could shoot through blocking, which is huge. This dude is a big deal. Let's see if he's got retaliation. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, because that would be crazy. Because him getting in there and just shooting through blocking, that's their colossals of weaknesses indoor. So the fact that he's not a retaliator is kind of good. Once per game, when he takes damage from an opponent's attack after resolution, generate a Sentinel Head bystander, and Cyclops Sentinel can't make range attacks for the rest of the game. And that's not too bad because you make a lot of close attacks with them anyways. Then white box on the fist. Pin Psych, when he uses it after resolution, choose one effect. Try to make it, it's like blurry. Make an effect. Character, all opposing characters adjacent to it. Deal them 1 penetrating damage, or give them, each an action token, or knock them back 6 squares. Good lord. That's really cool. And he has that on every starting dial, even his 50-point dial. He's not bad at 50 points. Running shot. With that power. But he has ESD 18. He's just an easy outwitter. The Sentinel Head is pretty cool because it's shooting. It says when Sentinel is on the map, this character can't be KO'd by a critical hit. Okay. Sentinel Head can't be chosen for Mastermind. That's cool. But yeah, I mean, he really doesn't have really a defense, but that Pin Psych on there for 12 is pretty cool for 4 damage. So, I mean, he could be fun. I just, it's worrisome with how strong Outwit is now and things like that. And he's a colossal, he's a colossal. So, I mean, he's got colossal size. So everyone's going to be able to see him. But he's pretty stacked as far as, like, play him fuller up. He can go up to 450. But I don't know. Impervious, you call in the Cyclops sometimes. Or if you're playing just a regular game and you got him in there, it's just one of those things that he's pretty rough. So that's cool. I mean, it's a rare. I'm not too crazy about it. This guy I saw, I love the Eugene Torbett Witterspan. That episode was just funny because this dude was like a whiny little dude, and he was all pumped up because he was Juggernaut. It was just weird. He didn't even rock the helmet. It was just a really odd episode, but I remember this dude was funny. So he's just brute and scientist, and the Sentinel was Sentinel X-Men robot. So Eugene, they had to give him the name Eugene. The girls are going to go nuts. Eugene. Jeez, Dante scared the crap out of me. Torbett Witterspan doesn't count against your theme teams. Cool. Super Strength Quake, when he uses it and it hits, until your next turn, hit characters can't be given actions except move. So that's not too bad. I like that. He is not a retaliator at all. But I think he's kind of cool for 25 points, which is weird that it seems like that'd be a retaliation type thing. But he's going to have a weird place. I don't know. He seems fun. He's kind of weak. I mean, he's got 3 dials on 25 points, and he has willpower. But he might be just a point filler. Scientist teams are really cool. I played one at the Open that was meant for Vultures, and I played not one Vulture. But Mr. Terrific and him, who knows, may do something. Because locking that Quake and then making them not be able to move is pretty huge. You only got a 10, but if everyone else not perplexing, Mr. Terrific may be your buddy. That's only 75 points for just them two. Yeah, so I mean, he's not bad. Orange, he's 50. Or yellow, yellow, he's 50. He's got toughness. It's just worrisome nowadays, because now you look at anything without Invincible or ways to evade, you're just like, oh, they're pretty much dead in the water, because Pin Psych is so strong against those defenses. Alright, we got Harry Leland. So I'm hearing we're getting all Hellfire Clubs. Kind of a bummer they just gave him Hellfire Club. I don't like when people just get one keyword, but it's the way it is. My dog's trying to change my PlayStation channel. Opposing characters within 4 squares modify their attack and damage -2 if they have moved this turn. Opposing characters can't be placed from elsewhere on the map within 4 squares of hair. That's actually really gross. And maybe that's why you can't really. People may play him for. I don't know about meta yet because I'm not done reading them. But opposing characters can't be placed from elsewhere on the map within 4 squares of Harry Leland. So it keeps you pretty safe from anyone using these really dumb free attacks with Vulture and stuff like that. There's the Hulk and Korath. There's the Shade, where you bring Shade across. You just have to put your object across the board. That one I actually was going to try at the open. I just felt like it was too cheesy. But, these are all ways to get in people's faces and go across the map. He is not letting that happen. That's a trait. And their attacks go down -2 and damage. That's nuts, man. Then he has outwit only to choose a black power. They're all going to be based off their colors. Black power or a special power. That's not bad. When he KOs a higher point character after a resolution, remove all action tokens from him and heal him 2 clicks. He sounds like a beast, but now that we got to look at his stats. So he has sidestep 6, 9 in cap, 18 defense, but toughness 1 precision. Then he gets softer, still high, but he's got willpower. So this guy's definitely going to need shape change on him, maybe poison. So one of the rings. Maybe the Venom symbiote, because an 18-19 aren't too easy. I mean, they're easy to hit with Perplex and all that, but this guy will die very quick. 50 points is but the fact if he KOs him and he heals 2 clicks, only problem with that though, it's I don't know. I think this guy can see play. I don't want to put money on it at the moment, but I feel like meta-wise, he may be able to see play. He's a big deterrent. Retaliation can't happen to him because it can't be placed. So you can protect people next to you. It just depends, I guess, how they set up the Retaliator. So he might be an anti-everything. So he could be really good. I seem stressed about it because I don't know. I really don't. It's rough because if he started off with stealth, maybe it'd be nice to protect him. But he's got sidestep, a 9 attack with incap, and 1 damage. But he's there for that. That's just nuts. To take -2 off your attack and damage, that is crazy. That is nuts. And then on top of it, you can't. These are both traits too, so they're not going anywhere. He's got that cool outwit. I mean, black, you can only take away regen, outwit, still energy, and then stealth, but he won't be able to target for stealth. He don't see through hindering, so that's kind of lame. But white boxes are big. If he KOs 2 clicks, I mean, if he's knocked down to, I mean, he's got 5 clicks. Paying 10 points for each click of that. Each click of that ability. I don't know. Let's just say to be continued. I'm not sure what to see. I know Shaw's been released, which is weird because we got another Shaw. And if you're going to try to play theme, hell, you might be able to do, Tricentennial with him. I don't know if that would work, though. That's just me throwing it out there. So I'm going to just jump to real quick to Gambit. He's from the Fast Force. I'm guessing all the Fast Forces are going to have friendly characters that are adjacent to, or have the X-Men keyword, can use prob when they're attacked by a giant colossal. Basically just staying it safe from the Sentinels. It's cool, but like I told people before when I saw someone show me this, I mean, a lot of the time, those big guys got some big numbers, and they're going to hit these littler guys. I mean, he's got 17 close combat, so that's not bad for his first click. And then he could be played at 50. His white box is running shot, stealth, force blast. Not bad. It just doesn't feel too much like Gambit. I always feel like we kind of get cheated on Gambits. Even the one in the Wolverine set, I don't feel like the prize one really sucks because they don't even give him freaking 4 horsemen. They just like gave up on that keyword, and it sucks because it's like we want Apocalypse, and I hope he's in this set, and they should all have Apocalypse, whatever, 4 horsemen. I don't know. But anyways, he moves through hindering. He's cool. Nothing crazy. There's no ID for him, so you can't running shot call in. He's got enhancement on him. It's good. He's just a good team player. He's got Endom. Um, yeah, he's just like in the middle for me. I would definitely put him in there to fill out a team sometimes. Um, the running shot stealth is kind of cool. Force blast. Um, but yeah, I'm not mad at it, but it is a fast force, so you can't really judge too hard on it. Um, so I guess who will go to? I'll go to Professor X. So with Professor X, I've heard people go back and forth on this. Cerebro enhances my ability to locate mutants and humans alike. Colossal stamina, but only if a character has influence token. Power, give another character within range an influence token. When Professor X removes all of his when he clears they go away. So when Professor X uses leadership, characters with an influence token with an influence token are considered adjacent. When Professor X uses mind control, Incap, Pinsack, or Outwit, he may target a character with an influence token regardless of line of fire. So that's kind of cool, and we're going to get into how you get it. Violence will solve nothing. We must try to use our gifts to bring peace to mankind. Incap, but only if a friendly character has been hit this game. Pin Psych, but only if a friendly character has been KO'd. Did I miss? Power, give another character within range and influence token. That's how you do it. So, I know people have been on the fence about this, and he's also got leadership, outwit, shape change, which those are all great on a white box, and he's got that through his whole dial. That's really good. 100 points is interesting. Willpower, his range is 9, which is really good. The fact that he can't really do much without being other people being hit and stuff, but to be honest with you, Incap is so strong in the game right now. At least I feel token people up sometimes really helps. Really does help your game sometimes. It slows down the game. It's kind of a control method, but I think it's really good. But the colossal stamina is kind of a bonus but you're gonna take damage every time. He's another one that we just kind of gotta see. We gotta see how the chips fall. His white box is all the way through. Again, they're both able to be outwitted. They're not protected. I feel like if they lose that, he's got the Shi'ar, X-Men Scientist, and Illuminati. It's cool to keep that Illuminati going. That's awesome. That he could use Incap, Mind Control, or Outwit. He may target them without line of fire. That's kind of cool because you could kind of hide them. That's what you're going to need to do is hide them and see. But this guy's going to be trial and error. It's 100 points. He seems fun, but I don't know if he's going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't, every team's got Professor X on him. All right, that being said, let's go jump to the chase of Sebastian Shaw. Hellfire Club, Black King, outwit, but only choose a black power and a special power. Same thing. But leadership, but may remove it, an action token regardless of adjacency. He can't be knocked back. That's really cool. When Sebastian Shaw is hit, give him a number of energy tokens equal to the damage dealt to him by this attack. Remove any number of energy tokens this turn. Sebastian can use effects listed for the numbers on the lowest numbers. 1 willpower, 2 charge, 3 super strength, 4 flurry, 5 modify all values by 1 plus 1. Regen as free for 6. Not bad. He's pricey, but he's really long. That's a long dial. 125, 9. I mean, the Hellfire Club just might be fun to play together with Tri-Sentinel in there with you. They have that outwit. It kind of sucks it's limited. But yeah, give him... Oh, sorry. Shaw is hit. Give him a number of energy tokens equal to the damage dealt. So when he gets hit, he does that. So you're going to want to nick this guy, but you barely can. You do 3 on an invul. He's only going to take 1 after, but get 3 of those. So that's kind of nuts. He could be really fun, actually. I don't know how well he'll be played, but he could be really fun. He seems like he could be tanky. And then the regen for free if you get 6. I mean... Just stack him up. He has Invincible in the middle. This dude might be interesting. I'm really interested to see what people are going to do with him. And he's got, luckily, Hellfire Club, Politician, and Ruler. Um, will we see Ruler come back, maybe? Get some Black Panthers going in there. Um, but yeah, very low attack, 10. Then he gets better at the end, but still. Everything could be pin slide through besides his invincible. He has no standard powers because it basically looks like you pick. Actually, no, you only pick Super Strength. It's the only one you could pick. But he does get to modify all if he removes 5. So you kind of got to rely on getting hit. But this is one of those guys that you need to equip with something. You're going to want to equip him with, like, the Soul Gem or something. So while he's getting hit, he can still give attacks back and heal back up. Stuff to keep him healing. Because you don't want to rely on getting 6 to regen every time. Because you want to be able to do the other things. Charge, flurry, you want to be able to modify all the attacks. Yeah. So it's free just to remove those. Yeah, he's going to be interesting. Alright, so now we got Big Daddy, Red Onslaught. I saw this in, what was it, Nats. They had pictures, and I saw him, and I'm, like, losing it. Because if anyone read that story, Red Onslaught is bananas. So let's see if he leads with the hype, I guess, or goes with the hype. He's Hydra Team ability, which is always great. Free. If an opponent force has more characters than your force, generate a Sentinel Bystander. 6, dang. At 300, max 3. Oh my gosh. Okay. Max 3, max 2, max 1. That's 600, 300, 150. Let's see. Sentinel Bystanders or Sidestep. Outwit. Oh my god, you're giving yourself just Outwitters. Wow. And 18 Info. Very cool. Ocelot can't be targeted by opposing characters 5 or more squares away. That's not a problem for most people. Mind Control, Sidestep, when Red Ocelot uses Mind Control, targeting a single opposing character, and it hits. For the rest of the game, that character does not have any keywords and can't use team abilities. Does that remove Power Cosmic? I mean, if that gets rid of Power Cosmic, can't use team abilities. That's what it sounds like to me. You can tell me if I'm wrong or not. But then he's got Omega level. Mastermind, Leadership, Outwit. When Red Onslaught uses leadership and succeeds, you may choose an opposing. This one that gave me was blurry. Character within range and a standard power. Give that chosen character an action token, and that character can't use the chosen power until your next turn. Okay. And they have to just be within range. Range is, where's this range at? 9, 3. Oh god. Is anyone gonna play him at full 300? So you get a team of 2 more Onslaughts, Sentinels, and then you could Mastermind to them. 150 would be interesting. He's Invul. It just seems really fun. Only problem is he loses that ability where he takes away team abilities. So you're only gonna be able to run him at 300 to do that. That's a bummer. Yeah, this guy's not gonna see competitive play, I don't think. At the 150, he's not bad. He's got poison and stuff like that, but it's just, I don't know. He's not gonna have Mind Control, Sidestep. It's kind of a bummer. Yeah. No retaliation with him. I'm kind of shocked on that. Alright, so then last but not least, I was waiting for was Asuka. If anyone knows me, I'm huge into wrestling, and I just, of course, was always excited about the possibilities with this wrestling stuff, but they're making them bonkers. So she is WWE Future? Oh, because she's the Empress of Tomorrow. Oh my god. I can make a future team with her? That's awesome. Martial Artist. Signature move. Flying Hip Attack. It's kind of weird because that's not. I mean, she has the Asuka lock, but if Asuka has one action token, Lightning Speed, which we haven't learned what that does yet. When she uses it, if she moves only in a direct path and then hits, modify damage +1 for each square she moved through. Thank God for the rule of 3. When Asuka kills and pose a character, and this is no one that's ready for Asuka. Asuka's entertaining when she's like screaming. Choose a combat value that she has not chosen for this ability this game and modify +1 for the rest of the game. If she has already chosen 4 combat values, heal her 2 clicks instead. She can't be healed above her starting line. Submission hold. We haven't learned this in this Asuka log. When Asuka uses it, increase damage by 1 for each Asuka lock token that target has. And after resolution, give her target an Asuka lock token. Maximum 2. When a character hits Asuka, remove their Asuka lock tokens. Interesting. So she is 80 or 40. She's got the black circle, which is nimble. We haven't learned what that does yet. But other than that, everything looks like a Heroclix click, which is kind of cool. 80, she's 11, empty attack, super senses, not bad. But I think what we're really looking at is that 40 point charge, and then she's got that Asuka lock. That's brutal with super senses. Yeah. Really cool. And then she has that trait. The Asuka has one action token. I'm sorry, not trait. Her signature move. If she moves through them, 1 damage. Oh man, that's just gross. So if you do that, and can you stack on? I assume with the Asuka lock. Oh my gosh, I don't know how that would all work. We have to learn a lot more about these powers and stuff like that as well. But yeah, I'm filling her at 40. 80, she's not bad. It's just 40. I think you get more bang for your buck because you're starting on that click with that ability. But yeah, so that's what we have. Went through much as I've been saving up to watch. Hopefully they're going to be leaking out more. Declan sometimes joins me on it. My buddy Donnie, who knows clicks very well, and I really need him to get on here and talk to me about the Bronze Age because that's been something we've all been talking about lately. There's been people in California running them, and I want to help them promote it and make it a thing. It's just a really difficult thing for people that are new and haven't played older stuff. I haven't played too long ago, but I played before Oreo Dials. So I wasn't one of the first guys to play with REVs, but I also wasn't the first to play when, just these Oreo Dials were out. So that's one thing I want to cover. So next time, you might see someone here with me talking to me about that kind of stuff. We'll tackle that. There's going to be a lot of things. We're working on a lot of things. A lot of people are now coming to the community and want to give out more, as in like talking and being on videos and writing up things and giving opinions. And for me, it's all good, and it's all good stuff. I've been listening to a lot of people's podcasts lately. I think that's all what we should be doing, is supporting everybody and helping everybody out, make this game bigger than it is. We dropped what sales? I don't know. The sales checked. They checked who's doing the best, and we dropped like 4 spots. Heroclix. So it's kind of weird. Keyforge beat us. Dragon Ball beat us. It's just nuts. So I want to get some steam again, and I always wanted us to be at least right behind Magic one day, but Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh just felt like too big of a beast. But that being said, that's it. Thank you for watching if you did, and again, we'll be back if it's Lee Smack, my click up, if it's just a fight club, if it's a match, they'll be coming soon. Then this week we'll be filming more, so I'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, hang around.